boxing's heavyweight king looks to regain a crown that he never really lost at all against a challenger that he hasn't lost to. But Daniel Dubois is really coming on strong. What can Usyk do against this knockout threat? Very interested to see what we get coming up on Saturday afternoon. It is Usyk Dubois. This is your Fight Night First Look. Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois face off again coming up on Saturday afternoon in a undisputed heavyweight championship bout. Oleksandr Usyk, the last time he went into the ring, he won the undisputed heavyweight championship. And for some reason, he is not still the undisputed heavyweight champion, as he was stripped of a championship by the IBF, and now Daniel Dubois holds that distinction as world champion with that promotion. But it is leading to another undisputed championship fight coming up here on Saturday. So, what are we looking for? Well, first and foremost, Oleksandr Usyk is looking for another title defense. He is done with Tyson Fury, at least for now. We're hearing a lot of talk about from that camp again, but now it's another rematch, this time with Daniel Dubois. And the important thing here is you cannot assume that that is the same Dubois that you fought a few years ago. This guy has grown, and he has grown in a terrifying way when it comes to his boxing skills. He has turned into a knockout artist and a real legitimate knockout threat in the heavyweight division. So there needs to be a laser focus on this fight and not an assumption that, well, you beat him once, you can beat him again. And where is the focus for Usyk? Now, I just want to say for the record, I am not overly concerned about this part, but I do think it has to be brought up because this is a guy who has been making a few more appearances around. He's popping in at different Riyadh events and everything like that. So where is the focus? How locked in is Oleksandr Usyk? Many champions have fallen to this. Now, I do think Usyk is different when it comes to this, and his advanced age for the combat sports world makes it maybe a little bit less of a concern that he may fall off in that way, but it is at least something that I think should be taken into account here. And so let's see where the focus has been for Oleksandr Usyk as we get ready for what should be a very intriguing fight coming up on Saturday. And the big thing for him is, can he avoid the knockout? He is a better boxer than Dubois. I don't think there's much of a question when it comes to that, but can you avoid that knockout power? Obviously, he did the first time he won the fight, but this is a fighter now who will make you be perfect for 12 rounds. Can Usyk be that? I think he can, and he is going to have to be if he wants to regain his status that, again, he never should have lost, but will he regain his status as the heavyweight champion of the world in an undisputed manner? It all banks on him not getting KTFO'd by a guy who does it to a lot of very good fighters right now. A lot is always changing with Couch Potato Diary, so make sure you follow me on social media on Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. For Dubois, this is a chance to become a superstar. He has a lot of what you would want in that, right? He has the power, he has the look, he has everything you'd want in a champion. But does he have what it takes to beat Oleksandr Usyk? If we're talking in the professional wrestling world, Usyk puts over the exciting young challenger and rides off into the sunset. But this is not professional wrestling, this is boxing. And this is a terrifying knockout artist who is coming in, but you are facing one of the most technically sound fighters that has ever existed in the heavyweight division. So everything is there for him. It is just a matter of how much have you improved? How much have you learned from that first fight against one of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division in Oleksandr Usyk? So this is a very interesting fight for me coming up on Saturday afternoon. Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, would love it if you would drop us a tip. We got the tip link wherever you are consuming this. There is a tip link in the description. It goes a long way in helping out what we are trying to do here, and I certainly would appreciate it. Not required, not even expected, but would be appreciated.